Okay, we're recording. We're making ramen together. You guys, it's the last recording tonight, you guys. And I'm gonna end it after this. I'm gonna make an hour recording. Get the pot.
Feed the slug.
Darn it! Pot? Should I make a pot? No, I'm good. Oh, I found it. I found it.
You know what you're doing.
Mom, I found it. The other pots? You okay? You don't have to be mad at me.
I'm not mad. Right, get the small pot, the smallest pot, because you don't want to get, Where's the small pot? We gotta wash it.
Gotta wash it. Where'd you put them?
People have called me by my name every day, ever since I was a child, as a grown woman.
Well, here we go. As we get into tomorrow morning, our temperatures start to fall, and as you look at the trend into your Christmas weekend, it is a cold test. Those are high temperatures running into single digits. On Saturday, blustery wind expected into Christmas Eve. But a little good news as we head toward New Year's weekend. Looks like it's going to be a different story. We'll get things warmed back up. But we are in for a cold snap, and that cold air already pushing into central and western Indiana, and it just gets colder beyond that. Already below zero, up into parts of Wisconsin. And let me show you some wind chills. Now, we're not going to get this cold. These wind chills up in the northern plains, negative 50 or colder, extreme cold here in the middle of the country, and we are going to get very cold as well as we get into especially tomorrow late into tomorrow night. In fact, here's a look at future wind chill for us. We'll pick it up tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock and already approaching zero. And as the wind picks up through the day, we'll get wind chills down in the negative 25 to negative 27 range, and it'll stay there right on into tomorrow night with wind chills colder than negative 20 or colder into the start of your Saturday. And Saturday starts frigid, cold, and windy. It starts to get a little better by the afternoon, but still Christmas Eve wind chills well below zero here in that negative 5 to negative 15 degree below zero range. So very cold Christmas weekend. Temperatures are still in the upper 30s to around 40, and I expect this warmer weather to stay with us through the first half of tonight. There are some light rain showers drifting through, and the threat of rain showers stay with us through the evening into past midnight. But of course, as this cold air out in Indiana with the cold front goes slamming our direction later tonight, it will quickly change it over to snow. We'll get a little burst of snow into the morning, and the wind starts to pick up and the temperatures start to drop, and we go into that flash freeze and then lay that snow on top of it. So some tricky travel possible first thing tomorrow morning. This
Alright,
evening, just some
you gotta
showers
find it
around,
when that
temperatures
gets hot,
staying in
and
the
then you put
30s,
it in
above freezing,
you can put it in
at
a
least
bowl,
until
or you put it
early
in
tomorrow
something.
morning. There's a look at 2 o'clock in the
Tupperware,
morning.
anyway,
But watch
get it
what
out
happens
there,
as we get
it's
into
fine.
3, 4,
It's
5
gonna take a
o'clock
minute
in the
to warm
morning.
up, man.
Down
Yeah, let
goes
the
the
water
temperatures pretty quickly, right on into the teens. We'll go into a blast of snow, could see an inch or 2 with this initial blast as it moves on through. We'll have some blowing snow around in the morning, reducing visibility, and then it just continues to get colder. In fact, we drop into the single digits by 9, 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow. That chance of snow will be around, especially through the first part of tomorrow by the afternoon. It stays cold, it stays windy, the chance of snow showers move out, but there will still be some blowing snow around, and then the chances of snow showers will drift back in tomorrow night as we push the air temperature below zero in spots. The wind chills will be well below zero, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, 20 plus below into early Saturday morning. Then on Saturday, still the chance of some snow showers floating around or blowing around in the wind. I don't expect a lot of accumulation, but a quick half and slowly adding up into your Christmas Eve with some snow showers or flurries around and cold temperatures. And that's not going to change for us right on into Christmas Sunday. That cold air continues. The wind, fortunately, tapers down some. 15 by morning, rain to snow, watching for that flash freeze. Turning very windy tomorrow. Wind gusts up to 40 to 50 miles per hour through the afternoon. Dangerous wind chills expected. The heaviest snow tomorrow is during the morning. And then that chance of snow showers return on into tomorrow night and Saturday. Small chance of a snow shower or flurry on Sunday. Temperatures still cold, 14's your high, and then we'll find our way back into the 20s, 30s, and even a 40 out there by next Thursday with better weather building in once we get past this Christmas weekend storm.
You don't hear that name very often. I do. What is that?
Carl, looks like he's yours now, Adam.
You are not taking over my bed. A man called Otto, PG-13.
Let's break this storm down hour by hour and walk you right on through tonight and into tomorrow. Temperatures this afternoon will stay above freezing. Just some colder rain showers expected through late afternoon. There's a look at 5 o'clock. The first half of tonight, it's just rain showers. So if you're finishing up some last minute shopping through the evening, you shouldn't have a whole lot of trouble. Just rain showers around with a cold rain. It's after midnight, especially as we get into 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when the Arctic cold front will drive on through here, and it is going to take temperatures and drop them about 30 degrees in a very short period of time, which will create a flash freeze. So any of that water will lock up quickly, and then we're going to lay snow over top of that and blowing snow into tomorrow morning as that wind continues to pick up through the day tomorrow. The heaviest snow will be through the morning, and then trying to taper off into the afternoon. But the temperatures, they keep falling through the single digits as the wind continues to pick up. As we get into late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, the chance of some snow showers do return, and that goes for Saturday too, although I don't expect a whole lot of snow as we get into a Friday night and Saturday. An inch or 2 a possibility. However, a lot of that will be blowing sideways and blowing off as these cold temperatures stick around. Very cold temperatures with highs only in the single digits on Saturday, right on into your Christmas Eve. Let's talk snow into first thing Friday morning, up to an inch possible as we go on through the morning. As this cold front moves through, that range could be anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. Again, a lot of that blowing sideways, so slippery travel expected to start your Friday morning, and then the rest of the week and into the weekend could see another inch or 2. The wind, it's also the bigger story, more than likely into tomorrow. That picks up by morning, gusting up to 40 miles per hour or higher. We'll get those gusts back up into the upper 40s, even into the 50s, not out of the question here, on into Friday night and early Saturday morning. And of course, when you factor in this very strong wind that'll slowly settle down on Saturday, you get very frigid wind chills. And these will be as cold as 25 to 30 below zero later tomorrow into tomorrow night and right on into the start of your Christmas Eve day. Temperatures this afternoon, 39. Again, just scattered rain showers expected. Tonight, that rain switches to snow. Dangerous situation with that flash freeze and then putting snow on top of it. Wind continues to pick up through the day tomorrow.
Morning, brief chance for a little bit of a wintry mix. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with scattered rain showers expected. Temperatures end up in the upper 30s. Get your travels, your preparations, your errands all done today if you can. Even into this evening, temperatures still in the upper 30s. So here's a look at 9 o'clock. It's going to be raining, but not expecting huge travel issues out on the roads. Let's jump ahead to early Friday morning. This time tomorrow, that Arctic air pushes in, rain turns to snow. Remember, we're going to have rain around, so any of that leftover moisture will likely cause a flash freeze.
Is officially here, and with the temperatures dropping, everyone is wondering how to prepare themselves and their homes for the season. Well, right.
At Future Tracker, you can see we may see some of that clearing into at least southern Columbiana County by morning. Through the day tomorrow, though, I expect it to be scattered clouds. Some peaks of sun, about mid-30s for the highs, a little warmer than today. Now, tomorrow night, continuing to try and clear things out, and Wednesday looks like a pretty nice day. Winter officially begins Wednesday. We started off in the 20s, looking for some sun that helps boost our temps to near 40 degrees. Take advantage of this if you have some last-minute shopping or if you need to do some last-minute yard work there, and make sure you're securing those holiday decorations, because the impacts from our storm system will begin Thursday, where it won't be as nice of an afternoon. As we get to the late morning and early afternoon and this warm front approaches, we'll look for that precipitation developing. Now, the timing of this, there's still some wiggle room for that, but when this arrives, we may be cold enough for a little mixed precipitation. Small window that we could see a few slick spots there late morning, but we'll quickly rise above freezing. Highs go to around 40 on Thursday. We sit in the warm sector of this all day, with rain the main variable we're looking at. That cold front comes through Thursday night into Friday morning. This is an Arctic front, which will come with a very fast drop in temperatures. We change over from rain to all wintry precipitation into Friday early morning. Notice this lull in any snowfall that you're seeing here. Friday afternoon, we may not see much falling, but I expect more snow developing into Friday night as that system works through the region. Now, it's still too soon to hone in on just how much snow we're looking at, but this is a look at a widespread view of future snowfall across the country. And you can see, spitting out some snow into Ohio, into Pennsylvania, I expect to see snow. We're going to fine-tune that amount here later this week, but chances of a white Christmas, we've been getting asked this a lot. That's defined as 1 inch of snow on the ground Christmas morning. Doesn't have to fall on Christmas Day, but we are looking at a very high likelihood of at least 1 inch of snow out of this system. And on the ground, whatever snow is there, though, is going to blow around quite a bit. By Friday night, we're watching those winds picking up. Wind gusts could be up to about 40 to 50 miles per hour for Friday night. So that will cause blowing snow around the region. That's as those temperatures are tanking. We're going to see a drop of about 30 degrees from where temperatures start early Friday morning to where we end up. It'll be much colder for the afternoon, and wind chill's a big factor as those start dropping below zero. In fact, overnight into Christmas Eve morning, we could be seeing wind chills as low as about 15 to 20 degrees below zero. So it is going to be quite cold as we head into the holiday weekend here. This is going to feel very warm, 22 that low and mostly cloudy. We're looking at a dry start to the day, still looking for a few peaks of sun in the afternoon with about 35 degrees. That would be a little warmer than it was today. And then for Wednesday, winter begins with a high of about 40 degrees and looking at a partly sunny sky. We'll look for things clouding up Thursday. A brief mixed precipitation goes over to rain, and then for Friday, that rain goes over to snow quickly. Pay no attention to what that high shows, because it's not going to feel that warm very long as we start dropping and that Arctic air moves in for Christmas weekend. Snow and blowing snow around on Christmas Eve. We'll see roadways slickening up here and a chance for some snow showers around on Christmas Day with a high of 14.
system, and we'll put it into motion as the week goes on, because I want to talk about how this develops. As we go into tonight and tomorrow, we stay quiet here at home. A storm just getting going Wednesday and Thursday off to our west. Now, there is going to be another disturbance that tries to move up the coast. This is out ahead of the main storm. That will try to throw some showers our way on Thursday, more than likely going to start with some wet snow mixing in a little bit of a wintry mix, and then the temperature keeps rising through the day, and it goes over to rain showers. It's as we go into Friday is when this cold front, this Arctic cold front, comes blasting on through here. So temperatures will continue to climb through Thursday night. We'll have some rain showers early in the morning. Then this will quickly switch over to snow as we go into the morning. At the same time, the wind starts to pick up. I do expect a little break in the precipitation into Friday afternoon. Then we get back into some heavier snow again late Friday into Friday night and early Saturday morning. At the same time, the wind continues to crank up for us, and we'll have that gusty wind around right on into your Saturday with frigid temperatures moving in. So snow totals at this point still are up in the air with this storm system. It does look like it should be enough to shovel or plow as we get into Saturday. It's something we're watching, and a little wobble in this storm could make a huge difference, and a lot of snow or very little snow. But regardless, it does look like we'll be into a white Christmas. Things we do know: this storm is going to produce a lot of wind. I'm going to fast forward this to Friday morning, getting those wind gusts jumping up into the 30-mile-per-hour range through the day on Friday. But later Friday, and especially into Friday night, these wind gusts will be getting up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. Now, keep in mind, this is with very cold air moving in here Friday night into Saturday, with snow and blowing snow overnight into the start of your Saturday. Still very windy to start your Christmas Eve day, and that gusty wind's going to stick around through the afternoon, slowly settling down into Saturday evening. At the same time, the temperature keeps dropping. That'll be working its way eastward all week long. Friday morning is the high temperature. Through the day, the temperature continues to fall, and we'll fall into the single digits, even close to zero in some spots by Saturday morning. And then through the day Saturday, high temperatures struggling to get out of the single digits, and that's going to be the case through a big part of the weekend. So you take the wind and the temperature, put them together, take a look at where these wind chills go. Again, this is Friday. As we get into Friday evening, wind chills as cold as 19 to 20 below zero. These wind chills will be close to 15 to 20 below through Friday night into the start of your Saturday morning. Very frigid weather around for your Christmas Eve day with those wind chills well below zero. Right now, we're on the plus side in the upper teens as far as wind chills go. Big difference, but it's still cold, and it's going to stay cold for us tonight. Air temperature sitting in the middle 20s, and I do expect these to settle on down into the lower 20s overnight. So we're dry. We're going to stay quiet here at home tonight, tomorrow, right on into Wednesday, and await this big storm system later this week. 21 overnight, mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's temperature 35. Scattered clouds, even a few peaks of sunshine. Same thing goes for Wednesday as winter officially starts, and then getting into the storm system late week into a cold Christmas weekend. Still a chance of some snow showers around Saturday and Sunday, especially in the snow belt as we wrap up Christmas weekend. Temperatures cold right into the start of early next week.
Everyone, I'm meteorologist Adam Clayton, bringing you a weather update here for this Sunday, December 18th, and it is cold, and we even saw a little bit more snow overnight. Current look at Warren weather camera. You see the American flag blowing. Temperatures are chilly starting off this morning, 25 degrees with the wind at 15 miles per hour. It feels even colder out there. Now, we do still have some gradual lake effect snow pushing through the area. Going to see some light snow showers and flurries throughout the rest of the day, but it should stay light and shouldn't really see any more accumulations from the snowfall. We can track this out using the future tracker. Notice it doesn't even really show up on the future radar. These temperatures in the mid-20s for a high today.
Colder temperatures continue to pour in just in time for the weekend. I'm also tracking the chance of some lighter snow showers overnight into the start of the weekend. And then just a few snow showers or flurries holding on for your Saturday and right on into your Sunday. Now there is a bigger storm that tries to get going late next week. It's still a long ways out. I know there's a lot of talk about how much snow you may see and how much wind and how the storm's going to come together. But let me tell you, there are still some different solutions how this storm could come together late next week. A little early to be putting big snow totals out there for sure, but it's something we're watching closely here across eastern Ohio and western Pennsylvania. Temperatures are going to stay cold over the next 7 days and really get cold late next week as that storm does move on through and drag in even colder temperatures into your Christmas weekend. Let's talk about the temperatures first because these will play a big role in the storm as it develops. The Arctic air starts to slide in across the country through early next week and driving into our region by late week. It's right along the edge of that Arctic air as we get into Wednesday and Thursday and even into Friday where this storm will develop and then try to lift its way off to the north and northeast. Now, the track of the storm, some models are taking it further west across Ohio, others toward the coast. And there's a lot of in-between there and a lot of shift with the chance of this storm developing. So that is why the uncertainty on the exact amount of snow and wind we see out of it. One model even trying to warm it up enough to bring some rain in ahead of it. So a lot of different things going on with this storm. But either way, this is going to be an impactful storm moving our way late next week into the start of your Christmas weekend. Then the cold air gets dragged in behind it as we go on into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right on into your Christmas next weekend. So we are getting a taste of winter, no doubt about it, as the week goes on. As far as tonight goes, some lighter snow showers drifting on through overnight. Could lay down a quick dusting or a coating, enough to cause some slippery travel on untreated surfaces into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to fall back into the middle 20s, generally less than an inch expected overnight as we get caught underneath one of those heavier snow showers. Tomorrow, just a hit or miss snow shower or flurry expected. Not looking for a whole lot tomorrow night. Same thing. Chance of a hit or miss snow shower or flurry. The difference will be up toward the lake. If you're heading up toward I-90 tomorrow night or into Sunday, some heavier snow expected on into Erie, Pennsylvania, western New York. Further south, just a few snow showers, generally light, but enough to dust things over if you get caught underneath one of those right on into your Sunday. Temperatures are going to stay cold. Highs struggling to get back toward 30 by the time we go into Sunday afternoon. 26 tonight, snow showers or flurries possible, less than an inch again, but enough to cause some slippery spots overnight. Tomorrow's temperature back in the low 30s for a high, just barely making it to freezing into the afternoon. That chance of a snow shower or a flurry. Over the next 7 days, we stay cold through the start of next week. That chance of a lake effect snow shower will linger into early Monday morning. Otherwise, a break in the weather Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, when winter officially starts, by the way, the middle of next week, and then watching for that storm late week toward your Christmas weekend.
Okay, guys, I'll end it. Alright. All done.